Alrighty guys, what up? Happy Sunday guys. I am currently going to redo my manicure file this. So I am currently relaxing. I have a lot of things that I have to do. So I just decided to chat with you for a little bit. So, it's been a week since I've been in summer school. Long story short, I have to drop my math class because it was very, very fast. And I haven't touched math, and I'm not good at math. I suck at math. And I haven't touched math in what? Give or take 10 years. NATO's gonna be 9. So give or take 10 years, around there. And I suck at math and I don't know math. So I decided to drop it and take it over fall. Now, my best friend, Nev, gave me her book. So I'm going to be studying off that because it's basically the same thing. It's just the college edition of the book. Which it has the same thing, it really does. Gotta learn my timetables because I don't know my timetables. I really don't. I suck. I'm horrible at math. I don't remember a lick of math. So I had to drop it. But I'm gonna retake it. I have a good friend of mine who knows math, is a math genius when it comes to math. So I'm gonna ask him to help me. And also there's also tutoring centers and things like that. So, yeah. Now with Anthony, Anthony, I think for him tomorrow for a grade. Now, I really talked to him about me joining Applied and me doing Applied and me being in the studio. Now, I was doing a lot of self-reflecting this past week. That's why you haven't seen me. Talking to him and talking to my school mom about things in life and what I should and shouldn't really do. Now, I agree with Anthony. Everything he has said because it's very, very true. He basically said, from what I have seen, you are not dedicated. It's very, very true. You are not dedicated. I'm not saying you shouldn't audition for Applied. You shouldn't audition for Applied because I can't make that decision for you. But, you know, and he knows that I had health issues in the past. He knows last semester was not a good, healthy semester for me. And it wasn't. Guys, you guys know I had Bell's palsy at the beginning of the semester. Because that's a whole nother story in itself, but we'll get into it right now. Basically said, I understand that. I understand you have health issues, and I recommend you to be very healthy. When you're working with me, I want you to be healthy. You know, I can't make you can't be missing half of the time because you won't learn anything with me. And that's not fair to you. That's injustice to you. You know? And, he basically said, after the 6 weeks are up, now I can't guarantee that you're singing because there's a lot of people in this class. Take the final written and singing final, and also the midterm, written and sung midterm. Now he said,
Auntie, Grandma.
What do you mean?
Auntie Mom, we want ice cream.
Okay.
Auntie
We
Mom.
could
Call you Auntie Mom, right?
Yeah. Because literally I am. You want ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't buy stuff for us.
Honey, I told Dad, Grandpa to buy you that. Go get some ice cream. Go, kids.
He bought it.
Boy, what are you doing now?
What is this?
Children, for my laptop, by
I'll
the way,
put it back.
that's what I found.
It was in the trash. What was yours? I found threw it in trash. It was
No,
yours.
honey.
One time I saw it in the Apple store.
Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Had been on the mom. Legit. Okay, so, like she was saying, I agree with that statement. Everything he said, talk to me in 6 weeks. Basically, if I prove to him I can do this in 6 weeks, Savannah! If I can prove to him, we can talk. Now, that's not guarantee him letting me be in the studio and apply. We'll see how it goes. Basically. So, I told him, what do you recommend? Niño Precioso and Carmen? He said, okay, no more Niño. Do Carmen to start off and pick another song. It was like, okay, Caro me ven, and Grame someone from Music Man. And he was like, okay, good, but he kind of was like, okay, yeah, look. Because, to me, I do not know how to do classical. I only know how to do musical theater. No one has ever taught me classical, and I can't teach myself how to sing classical. So I have a lot, besides Niño Precioso, everything else is musical theater, old school musical theater, Julie Andrews type music, you know, Rodgers and Hammerstein's gonna be someone, kind of old, back in the day you had to know how to sing type of singing. And it's easier for me to follow along, and me having vocal, not necessarily issues, but more of like vocal bad habits and not really knowing pitch, not knowing tonality, not knowing where to come in, and now I do. It's a lot easier for me to learn music, and it's a lot easier for me to understand what I'm doing. Now classical is a whole nother ball game, which I want to study classical because don't get me wrong, I love both. I want to do both. But if I choose to go and study in 4-year university, it will be classical. Because classical, you cannot fake a classical sound. Many people have. Some people have really bad technique. That's all I'm going to say about that. Some people sing it horrible. You cannot sing it horrible. No. Classical music is very challenging. It has a whole nother ball game. I want to learn it. Anthony will teach me, God willing. Because Anthony has a fresh start with me. Anthony doesn't have a bad rep with me like I have with Vicky, Aaron, Rhonda I never worked with, but yeah. Even Dr. Blakefield. Now, the only reason why I would audition for Applied again, third time, if Anthony says, Cece, don't worry about it, I will tell Kevin myself that you're going to be in my studio. I need him in my corner because he's the only one technically that doesn't have a bad recorder with me. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just they're kind of jaded with me. You know, it's very interesting. Um, my track record is not the best, and it's true, but I refused for that, and I decided this week to change my attitude about certain things, to change my attitude about certain people, to change my attitude about just in general, to be a better person. And I don't want to go into details, but I love details, but I won't get into details. You know, last semester was a very interesting and very challenging one. Last semester I had Bell's palsy because I overwhelmed myself and I thought I couldn't do it, but I did theory, and it mentally, physically exhausted me because I wanted to do good in that class. Now, I don't blame Dr. Schultz. I don't blame theory because I do like theory. I love theory. I hate and love theory at the same time. I really do. But I'm such a perfectionist, y'all. It drives me insane to the point of insanity. I told myself these 6 weeks with Anthony and those 16 weeks that I have with Dr. Doyle, his class, and whatever class I take afterwards, and math, English, whatever, do the same decorum, do the best you can, don't overstress, strive for really, really good grades, but hey, it's fine if you get a C. You know, stop being such a, oh my goodness, I have to do this, I have to do this. No. Yes, do I want the best grades and want A's? Yes. But do I have to kill myself for them? No. No. You know? Learn the material that's given. Do the best you can. Study, study, study. Have a good social life. Don't put my friends first over my academics. And I tend to do that. I tend to, hey guys, lunch? Okay, let me go with you. You know, hey, drop everything. I love social time. I really do. I prefer social time over studying or doing anything else. I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm the first one to admit it. Because I love being a social butterfly. I really, really do. But these 6 weeks are going to be quite interesting. He's my only shot. Legit, I don't want anyone else. Yeah. So, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I will probably film me singing for him. Yeah. Oh, Shenandoah. Even though I like saying Shenandoah, but, we won't get into that. Alright guys, may the Lord bless you today, tomorrow, always, and I'll be seeing you. Bye guys. What up? Happy Monday, guys. Thank you. That'll be fine. Thank you very, very much. Hungry. Pray I don't ruin and mess up exam wearing contacts, so talk about being bold, right? Lord help us all. Alright, I have to go eat. Hello everyone, my name is Claudia Cortez, and I'll be singing for you this morning, Shenandoah. Coming to me today is Mr. chilling. Clearly, Nado's. He gave me his. He didn't want it. And my ice creams, which is like about to melt, but I prefer shake over ice cream anyway. Neapolitan. Neapolitan ice cream. I think Dr. Schultz literally just called it off of this. Oh God, that man drove me insane last semester. Alrighty, let's talk about Shenandoah. It was pretty good. It really was pretty good. It wasn't that amazing, but for what it was pretty good. I got an 18 out of 20. The things that I really need to work on are his famous red pen. That man's red pen. Oh God, that man's red pen. Breathing, obviously. Expression and diction. He said I have a really, really nice voice. He said good, my pitch was good, the rhythm and all that was good. Good, you kept going even though I messed up, because I messed up on to cross the brightly ocean, the ending, second of the ending. Cross the brightly ocean to I'm bound to go cross the wide Missouri. I messed up, but I kept going because Alex told me no matter what, you keep on going even if you mumble the words, which I did. More expression, more diction, a lot more diction, and put aside. So next time when I do Gato-me event, it has to have a lot of expression. I'm gonna do it twice for him. I'm gonna do it for my second song and my third song. So that will be my midterm piece, and then my final piece will be Goodnight My Someone from the Music Man. So I'm excited. I'm used to singing, contemporary music, aka musical theater, aka old school musical theater, Julie Andrews type of stuff, Rodgers and Hammerstein's, Meriden Wilson, Music Man, obviously, Far From the Home I Love, Fiddler on the Roof, kind of, because it's a lot easier to understand and a lot easier to get, because the melody line and the
it's locked. I'm not.
You better close that door before your girlfriend sees you. So, it's golden era of musical theater. Not old school. And that is real singing. Nowadays is more pop, like fake it till you make it. Back in the day, Julie Andrews had to know how to sing. And I'm not bashing any of the now singers of today. Don't get me wrong. I love Hamilton. I love Wicked. I love any type of music, especially Broadway and / classical. But back in the day, you had to know how to, properly sing. More of a classical sound to it, even though it wasn't classical. Boy, no. It had a lot more classical. If you hear Julie Andrews, if you hear Shirley Jones and Goodnight My Someone, has a lot of ring to it. Her voice, her vibrato, a lot of ring to it. I love that. Julie Garden, Debbie Reynolds, they knew how to sing properly, and they weren't classically trained, but they knew how to sing, that type of way. And with classical, you have to have your own sound. Yes, technically you can mimic, but you won't last as long. you get back technique that way. It's not your sound. You know, people who do it for years, it will catch up to them. You know, if they have really, really bad and they're making their sound
What are you
sounding
eating?
someone else. Ice cream boy?
Is it melted?
Yeah, it is.
You're eating vanilla?
No, baby. Mix. Alrighty. Sullivan, So, I'm excited. You know, what's funny, and I'm probably gonna bring this up to Anthony, when I'm talking to these children right here, and they don't listen to me, all of this, the mask and the breathing and the projection, the auntie mommy voice, it's all about using the mask, it's all about expanding the ribs, it's all about putting it in my body, and diction and clarity, literally, because when I'm mom, when I'm auntie mommy doesn't play. Auntie mommy, isn't that right, boy?
What?
Does your auntie mommy play? Do I play, boy, when I tell you to do something?
Yeah.
What the, boy? You see? You see the clarity, you see, and I'm not forcing it. Just the mommy side of me comes out, you know? So, I might bring it up to Anthony, because it's all about putting it in your... Boy! Stop.
What I said?
I'm not, I'm just using that term, sweetie. You know?
Why do you tell your
Auntie mom, because literally it's easier to say than than pro babysitter. It literally is. Because technically I'm your auntie, but I take care of you like I'm your mom.
When my dad got married with my mom, how old were you? You were a kid?
No, I was what? You were 2 when they got married. So I
No,
was
Nathan was 2.
No,
I
you were
was
already
last.
you were already born, honey. Nathan was 4 and you were 2. I believe.
Oh.
So,
You like
Yeah.
ice cream?
yeah, sweetie, I picked it. So I just have to figure it out. How to put all of this into noun, residence, breathe from right here, you know, all of that. No nonsense. You better not play with your auntie. Boy, don't play with me! See? Enough. I just have to figure out how to do that when I'm singing. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Child, hurry up. Is your grandma here? I think so. Alrighty, guys. I'll talk to you guys more later. May the Lord bless you today, tomorrow, and always. And I'll be seeing you. Bye, guys.
No, why?
Oh, boy.